Hi, I'm Briony Hughes and I'm going to be reading from my pamphlet Dorothy, which is published by Broken Sleep Books. Via poem. The wave, those waves constantly drip from her clothing, those waves drip, disintegrate. Constantly those waves, the waves drip, the drip is constant wave from her. Clothing, wave dripping, those waves tidal. Those drips, the clothing, her wave, drip, sighs. Those wave, the wave, constant from her by volume. Clothing, the waves drip, constantly constant, her clothing, the wave constantly drips from her clothing, the drip, instant. Clothing, the wave clothes her clothes, the clothing, the drip is constant, those matter, the wave, the wave, the constantly drips from her without clothing, clove the wave, the drip, the constant from her, waving the hour, clothing, waving the drip, the wave, constant from the drip, clothing those waves, those. Via body. I've drunk 1 glass, crushed lime, fresh mint, colour of piss, $2.85 a bottle. The Thames is cordial, back from the dead, spitting life into the sea, a bit too strong, just how mum likes it. Bring a cup, a glass, a flask, gulp it down and don't forget to wipe your mouth. Or the water will thicken and the lime scale from the taps will spread to your lips and the creases of your jaw and your teeth and throat and nose and eyes and skin until you are fully clad in Portland stone and prepared to become a grade 2 listed structure. There will be no record of this event. Via photograph. Collected in 8-bit grayscale mudlarks filling those gloves, hands 67 metres from our detritus, wielding a climate of cow teeth, dentures, clay pipes, hypodermic Georgian glass, Vimto, zero sugar, alligator prop, sex token, hot water bottle, Samsung ceramic chip, windscreen wiper, brick, glove, bike wheel, spoon, plastic spoon, silver spoon, glass bottle, plug, ball chain, key, coin, lock, thimble, dice, Morrison's trolley, anything but the name itself, likely washed away, thrown against South End Pier or North Sea or Channel, where we from June to August taste her, forming tonsil stones as throat stings each salt breath, voicing her name into ourselves or excreted into British waterways. Declared Thames biologically extinct. Maybe her name is with the seals, face down, rotting and swelling a little more with each fresh tide. Via property. Leaving this open rent pocket of narrowing, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, Juliet balcony. Inhale the calm, feeding the bigger picture, sent to brother for approval, a studio with a view aisling the 2 rivers. Figure a rabbit drowning. This water pressure chain as the monsoon is stuck on full power. Via mother. Queen Philippa Imber leaks with every tide of the keel, every tide leaks, quarters leaks, collect this new tide. With every bin bag, Philippa bumps timber, wets timber, with Hovis factory wet hair with every tide. Take to King's Road to public baths to bring back special brew. Won't eat the rats, leak the rats to every tide. Homeopathic captain quarters, shit straight into every tide. With every timber, Philippa leaks a cat named Z, locks with every tide. Via poem continued. From her, layered, the wave, those waves constantly drip from wave. From wave clothing, those waves drip, strain. Constantly drips waves, the wave drips, the wave is constant, drip from her clothing, wave dripping the waves, those drips, the constant, her drip, the waves, into wave, constant clothing, drip, waves, drip, corner. Drip, constant clothing, constant her clothing, the drip constantly drips from her clothing to wave, the drip, clothing, the drip, the waves, constant her clothing, drip, clothing, the remain. Drip is constant, those cleft, wave, the drip, the wave, the constant wave drips from clothing, her clove, the wave, the drip, her constant from the waving, the clothing, waving her drip, the wave, constant from the drip, through, clothing those waves, those constant from her.